females who is proud that you had sex with somebody,
and then the whole campus knows,
and everybody knows, or you can walk, hey girl, oh yeah, I did it to him 2 weeks ago.
That's the other person that was supposed to be on panel.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, you said, you know what I'm saying, you were talking about the females who, you know, pretty much are proud to have their name out on campus. They proud to have everybody saying, oh yeah, she that takeoff, she that this, that, and the other. And you walk around campus with your hair held high like you the baddest bee. Yeah, I mess with this person, I mess with that person, so what? It's my business, da-da-da-da. You do that because you have no self-esteem. That make you look weak.
Talk about integrity and tenacity.
It makes you look weak.
Like my thing
look me in my face. No, look me in my face.
Nice.
Make you look
Live
weak.
life. I'm not saying to be a saint, because I'm
yes,
not no saint.
I don't
you might
have
go
my
out,
nights
right,
bend it down,
but
and
have
you
your
pop
night,
it up.
baby. Don't make that your lifestyle.
Yes,
when you make that your lifestyle, in the end result, that's gonna dictate how you are as a woman when it comes to real life situations. When you let that be your lifestyle, you can't prosper. You can't grow. Because you're going to be stuck in that mentality forever. Because that's going to all you know. You're going to be so used to defending yourself with that title that's going to be all you know. You're going to carry that with you forever. You don't see it. You think it's something to be proud of.
You find a man that you decide that this is the man I want to be with. This, whether you want to be with him forever or this is just a temporary boyfriend. Find somebody who respects you for you. Because I have a friend
that's the truth.
Who came to my house. And we already had our own issues or whatever. And I told him, you know, he brought this dude over that I'd messed with before a couple years back, I'd messed with. And I was like, you know, why'd you bring him over my house? You know how my boyfriend is. And he's like, why would you tell him that you messed with him? Because I have nothing to lie about. This is the man I'm supposed to be with forever. I intend for a ring to be on my finger in the next couple of years. Why I gotta lie? Because this is my past. You can't get mad at me for something I did before you. You can't get mad at somebody. Like, if you are dating a dude and he comes across a girl and says, hey, you know, she hugs him, don't get mad at him. They might have history together. They might just be friends. But if he's with you and he goes home to you and he loves you and does for you what a man is supposed to do, you have nothing. What kills me is all these girls who got these little boyfriends and think they're the baddest female on earth when you look like chicken coop. And you're mad, you know, you done made your boyfriend cut off every female he knows because you're insecure about yourself, and you have a problem with him talking to whoever. Like, I could care less. Dan could be in a room full of 100 females. He could do, honestly, whatever the hell he wants.
At the end of the night, he's coming home to
me. I'm not saying I want to. I'm not saying I want to cheat, but if he goes out, you know what I'm saying, say he's at a strip club and he gets lap dances and girls.
Man comes home to a bed.
Yep.
Comes home to a stress-free house. He will come home. Remember that. Nagging your dude don't make him change.
There's nothing wrong with flirting. Like, you know what I'm saying, when I go
I'm
to my
flirtatious.
Homegirl,
I flirt.
You know what I'm
so
saying? Flirting is a confidence. It's a confidence booster. You like when other guys tell you you're pretty, and you like when another man looks at you and makes you feel good, because sometimes you don't always get those things at home. You can have a good man who might forget that, you know, we've been together so long that I haven't told you were beautiful in a while, you know. Guys forget that, just as you forget to appreciate your man. Sometimes a man just wants a back rubber. He just wants you to lay there and watch his game with him. People don't realize,
little stuff is what makes the difference.
Jewelry and money and cars only take you so far. If would you rather be with a man with a raggedy car who loves you, or a Jag who could
ignore you and don't care less? And I done had both.
You know what I'm saying?
I had both.
And it's nice to be that female in the car with a nice.
Yeah,
you got a man.
You want to have nice things, but sometimes, ladies,
it's not worth it.
You have to learn that stuff isn't quick. That's what's wrong with our generation. We expect stuff to happen like this. You come on campus, a lot of females ruin dudes too, along with dudes ruining good females, because you'll have a female that, you know what I'm saying, she might not be, you know, most glamorous woman in the world. You know, you looking at this girl, that girl, because she walk around with heels on. You always want to compare your woman to that person. If you want your woman to look good, or you want to, you know what I'm saying, want her to change something or look a certain way, take her shopping. Let's go to the mall.
Instead of you complaining about it.
Instead of complaining, help her. Same thing, ladies. When it come to your man, we are in college. You can't expect every dude around here to have balls of money in their pockets. You can't expect every dude around here to have a car. You can't expect every dude around here to just be on it. You can't. You can't. Puppy plan. What you call it? But you can't expect every dude around this campus to have something. You know what I'm saying? Or to have everything.
Especially if you ain't got nothing, why he got
when you grow with a man, that's when y'all learn to appreciate y'all relationship. You wonder why your mama and daddy or your grandparents can stay together for long periods of time, because they learn to grow together. They have an understanding. They have an understanding. They know that with anything you know what I'm saying, anything that's great is gonna take work. It's gonna take hard work. You're gonna have ups and downs. But when you look at every negative and you dwell on every negative, you won't go for it in a relationship. Point blank period.
Ask any old black man or any old white man, any old Jewish man. It is cheaper to keep her. They will all tell you that. Mm-hmm. If you, like I said before, if you have a good woman or a good man, yes, think for every 10 things they piss you off for, you done pissed them off for 50. You know what I'm saying? Because like me, I know I complain. I'm a complainer, and I have no problem with that. But my man knows that, and he's accepted that. But where I'm a complainer, he has no problem ignoring me. You know what I'm saying? He's got no problem dealing with me. Like I've done some crazy stuff, and he's done some crazy stuff. But like I said, at the end of the day, you know, I've had my thoughts where I wanted to leave, and then I call up a friend who's been in the situation and ask them how they did it, and that's where good friends come in. You only have, honestly, a handful of friends. You got your good acquaintances that you chill with every once in a while. Like I'm saying, like we don't really chill on a regular basis, but you're saying we're good friends, good acquaintances.
Yes, we can get together that we understand each other. We on the same level. Your friends are the people that are on the same level.
You got your people who've been there for you since day one. Like I got my homegirl who, if something was to happen to me right now, she's in Carolina and I'd call her up, she'd be here in 7 hours.
Yep.
You got your friends like that. Then you got your family, but you have to have at least one person in your life with experience or someone who makes sense to talk to. Everybody needs, you can't hold it in, because if you hold it in, you'll go crazy. And that's how people,
and please don't choose that friend to talk to that's gonna sit always there negative and break up with him, girl, leave him, this, that, and the other. He ain't back because those are your hating ass friends.
I hate those friends.
That's your hating ass friends. They don't mean you know well, because they don't have what you have. They hating on you. They don't want you to, you know what I'm saying, have a boyfriend because they see you doing good. They don't have no man. And the reason they don't have a man is because of the stuff they doing to you. They bitter. If they coming to you telling you to break up with your man, they're not the person you need to be talking to. You need to have a person that's going to see.
You don't need to be around them.
Yes. You need to have a person that's going to see your situation and is going to look at it from both angles. Like you said, there's a he say, she say, and the truth. A good friend will listen to what you have to say
and let you make your own decision.
She will listen to what you have to say. She will give you positive advice. She will give you positive criticism and feedback on what you tell her, but she will not tell you what to do. At the end of the day, it's your decision. I'm not going to tell you to break up with your man because I don't know y'all relationship. I don't know what y'all done been through. Unless I do see the outside, I'm the outside looking in. I might see certain stuff. I might know what you tell me, but at the same time, it's not for me to go there with you.
And this is how I feel about those kind of friends too. Not even just break up with him. Just anything that you have positive going on for yourself or that you're building to. They always have a negative comment. Like, why are you so bitter with what I have going on for myself? Why you just can't work on you or help me work on me? Or how about we just grow together? You know, like, and here's a question. As women, especially black women, why is it we have an issue just building each other? Why do we always have to break each other?
Because that's what, you know, and I hate to blame the media. And I hate to blame, you know.
To repeat the question again.
I'm lost.
Why do we break down each other instead of build each other as women?
And like I said, I hate to blame the media and stuff that we see on TV, stuff we see our parents or you see the ghetto people in the street doing. It is second nature for a female to beef with another female. You always gonna look at another woman and be like,
it's easier to fight.
It's hard.
It's easier to hate somebody than appreciate. And that's another thing. If you don't do anything, and I had to teach myself this, I had to better myself because I was bad at it, and I realized it because I had a homegirl tell me how bad it was. Every time you vent about your boyfriend or girlfriend, you need, for every bad thing you say about them, you need to say something good about them. Like, because I know I'll complain all day long about, you know, my boyfriend pissed me off, but then he does this for me, and he does that, and he makes sure you gotta, and you have to remind yourself that it's not that bad. Just one little fight doesn't justify tomorrow.
Don't overthink it.
You know what I'm saying? Don't overthink it. And a lot of the reasons that, like, she spoke on a relationship standpoint, but when it comes to woman to woman, a lot of times females are only fighting and hating on each other just because the other girl might have something that she won't. And that's point blank period. And that's what make it so bad is because you never know what that is. It could be a boy. It could be because she got a better body shape or because she prettier than her. That goes back to say with bullying. When girls were coming up, you would always see the pretty light-skinned girl, that's the little skinny light-skinned girl with the good hair, the little skinny dark-skinned girl.
Not every light-skinned girl is beautiful because just because she's light-skinned in what they call them down south, a red bone, don't mean she's fine. She's fine because there are beautiful dark-skinned women, there are beautiful caramel women, tan women. I don't even get where like people think,
but like
I'm light skinned, so I'm better.
Right, I hate that.
When we were younger, and you would see those girls, you know what I'm saying, and it would be the bigger girls or the girls who aren't that cute and look more tomboyish or something, always picking on you. They do that because of the fact that they're actually deep down inside.
They see something that you have that they want.
That they want. The switch, because we done been talking about, you know, everything with the females and how women need to care of themselves. Yeah, because we real women. Of course, we are going to talk about everything. Like I said, we see both sides. You know what I'm saying? A real woman sees both sides.
Not even that. The last thing I want to say about the women, if you don't have anybody to talk to a stranger.
Talk to a stranger.
Because strangers are like the best people to talk to.
Because they don't know you.
Because they don't know you.
No opinion about you. It can't be biased or anything. They just hear your side of the story. They don't need to hear. If you want to get something off your chest, and you know, you say you're, you know, just looking through your news feed and you see somebody you don't really know, and they're always talking about good stuff, you know, ask them, hey, you know, I got a personal question, you know. I've had girls to do that to me who have messaged me and just be like, you know, hey, I see what you be writing and stuff. How do you do this? You know, how do you go about this? And you give them advice, and you don't speak to them again. You might speak to them in a couple more months, and they tell, hey, you know, I took your advice and you were right. You know, I've talked girls out of situations. I've told them, and there's nothing better than hearing somebody else's story. Like when I was pregnant, went to go get blood drawn. I met this Puerto Rican woman. She was pregnant. She was telling me all about stress and, you know, how her first pregnancy, her man did nothing but stress her, and it was problems. And I was telling her how I thought about, she's the one who convinced me to leave and go see my mother for 2 months. And I did it, and it was probably the best choice I made. I was stress-free, my relationship bettered, you know what I'm saying, the distance between us, yeah, you know, he didn't get to see the baby for a month or two, but when I came home, we were family. We weren't 3 different people living in the house taking care of the baby. We were a family, you know, and I took her advice and I listened to her, and she broke down and cried in front of me. I'd never met this woman or seen her ever again in my life.
But her testimony she said, helped you.
I took it to heart. And people don't realize, like, you don't have nobody to talk to. There's always somebody out there willing to listen. You just gotta ask.
Stupid hoe, how you figure he won't fuck your best friend and your sister? A lie to ya, or then screw ya, or get